Once again, this professional MMA bout will go up to 3 5-minute rounds. First up in the blue corner, yesterday weighed in at 158 pounds. He's 27 years old, undefeated in professional MMA with a record of 1-0. He fights for Combat Fitness in Concord, California. Ronnie C4 Tsusui.
Looks like Tsusui got a lot of fans out here tonight.
Definitely a crowd favorite.
And in the red corner, weighed in at 156 pounds, 24 years old with a record of 1-2. He fights for Gracie Fighter 209 in Manteca, California. Samuel the Alley Cat Alvarez.
All right, here we go, round one.
Alvarez in the red and black Venom shorts. Tsusui in the white fight shorts.
Nice little fill-out process.
Nice inside leg kick landed by Tsusui.
Alvarez looks like he's got a little bit more range than Tsusui, so we'll see if he uses that. Oh, there he goes to the ground. Trying to take it there anyways.
Looks like he's got that body lock. Tsui's pinned up against the fence now. Alvarez trying to sweep that leg.
Keeps holding on to the cage. It's gonna irritate the ref. They get tired of telling people not to hold on to the cage.
Yeah. Warning issued there by Kane Vandal, referee Kane Vandal.
Now, what I was gonna say, what I'd like, oh, he's seeking in that.
Oh.
Tsusui ends up on top after Alvarez goes for kind of a,
Like
I wouldn't say the smartest way to go for a rear naked, but you know.
Yeah. Looks like Tsusui fell into the half guard of Alvarez.
But again, Alvarez looking very comfortable and confident right there on the ground. All right, let's see. We got Tsusui trying to work and get out of half guard, going to full mount. Alvarez doing a good job of keeping him at bay. Tsusui's just now starting to get some space.
Looks like Alvarez is going for that arm. Trying to lock in that Kimura.
It's kind of hard working from half guard like that. He needs to get out of that half guard.
Tsusui seems to be doing the right thing. He's got his hand on his shorts, preventing Alvarez from getting that Kimura.
Now, this is where I would say Tsusui needs to go and put knee to belly, because he had that arm just a minute ago trapped under between both legs. If he would have went there, he would have trapped him. Oh, there goes Alvarez getting him a full guard. So it's not where Alvarez wants to be as far as being able to go for the Kimuras and go for the submissions that he wants. It looks like he wants to play the arm game, hit the key lock, Kimuras, whatnot.
I'm expecting a lot of movement from Alvarez, coming from a Gracie background, a Gracie fighting school. I'm thinking he's gonna throw up a lot of submissions here. Tsusui back to his feet. Oh, and both fighters back to their feet.
Nice.
Alvarez with Tsusui up against the cage now.
Right, this is where Alvarez needs to go for a single leg. Instead of working the top body clinch where Tsusui's got the wizard in and everything, it's gonna be kind of hard working from there.
Nice takedown attempt.
Nice scramble by Tsusui.
Very nicely done by Tsusui. Both fighters back to their feet. Alvarez fighting out of that southpaw, switches up to orthodox.
I want to see Alvarez use his reach. He's definitely got longer reach.
Yeah, he's definitely a taller fighter. He's got the longer arms. Might want to throw that jab out there, set up that 1-2 off of that jab. Nice uppercut with the
But if
left straight.
Tsusui closes that distance and takes that range away from him, his punches do no damage. So the shorter guy just needs to get in deep. make sure he's not going to be able to throw those long arms and hit him at range.
Yeah, Tsui going for that, Alvarez going for that single, but Tsui's defending it. He's got that Kimura on the other side and flips Alvarez back around.
He still got the single, though. Now, okay, so Tsui needs to get that leg out.
Referee Kane Vandal calls a timeout. Let's see what happened.
It looks like they need to fix the...
Equipment.
Nope. Something else is going on. I don't
Looks
see.
like Tsui is doing too much of grabbing that fence there.
Yeah,
So referee Kane Vandal has to issue a warning.
he's going to take a point away. So, you know, at that point, that can give this round to Alvarez. You know, people got to understand that.
Especially in a close fight like this, that's going to be definitely an important point right there. Nice right hand kick landed by Alvarez. Tsui shoots in for that single.
Nice crossface.
Alvarez defends it well for now. Nice knee.
Pretty technical fight here. Change of positions, pummeling in and out. It's good.
I'm a little surprised Tsui is getting into this grappling fight with Alvarez, because the majority of the fights I've seen him fight, he's all about stand-up. He loves to bang, comes out to brawl, very scrappy. But so far, it seems like he's playing into Samuel Alvarez's game plan here, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But
10 seconds left on the clock.
I think you should stick, as a fighter, you should stick to your strengths.
I couldn't agree more. We saw that in the
Nice
last.
overhand right landed by Tsui. Alvarez slipped at the end of that round, trying to throw that roundhouse, but was able to hold it back due to the bell.
So I'm going to throw this out there that Alvarez won that round just with the simple fact that Tsui had that point taken.
Yeah.
So
That point may have very well made the difference in that round. It was a back and forth fight during that round. But Tsui was hit with a point violation for holding on to the fence, so we'll see if that plays a factor in this fight.
now it looked like his corner was a little irritated about that, but Kane Vandal explicitly told him about 3 times to stop grabbing the cage.
Yeah,
and as looking at it as a fighter sense, with the guy that I was kept trying to take down kept grabbing the cage, that would frustrate me. And I complained about it, in all honesty, because that could stop a lot of takedowns that could have happened. I know a lot of people booed it, but you know, think about you being in there and trying to take someone down, and they're holding on to dear life for something they're not supposed to.
So far, a great fight in this lightweight division, 155 pounds, here at URCC 29. Roundhouse attempt just missed by Tsui. Tsui looking to close the distance there. It's kind of a struggle sometimes trying to close that distance without taking damage, especially from these long fighters who have that reach advantage.
That's where the parries with your front jab. You need to parry that shot down. Going with the overhand works great on tall fighters.
Yeah.
That
Looked like he landed
Alvarez
that.
landed that another head kick.
But Tsui looks unfaded. Tsui goes for the single. He's got that single. Let's see what he does with it. And he dumps Alvarez onto his back, landing into.
He's in guard.
Yeah, landing into Alvarez's guard here.
It's kind of a weird angle. I thought he landed half guard for a second there.
Looks like Tsui's trying to back Alvarez up against the cage.
He's got
Great
got wrist
technique.
control on the bottom arm. So
Yeah, by putting Alvarez against the cage, it kind of prevents Alvarez from a lot of different submissions.
yeah. But if Alvarez is very aware of his surroundings as far as like his distance in the cage, he can definitely use that cage to walk up.
Yeah,
So that's another. But you don't know how good a guy is at doing that.
right. Looks like Tsui just wants to land some ground and pound here. Not really interested in passing the guard of Samuel Alvarez. Looking to posture up here. Alvarez has wrist control though on Tsui's right hand.
Good guard by Alvarez. Ooh, nice elbow from
elbow
Alvarez
throw.
from the bottom. You know, me being a sucker for the armbar, all I see is an armbar that's right there for Alvarez from the bottom.
Looks like Alvarez has got that arm locked again, going for that Kimura.
Yeah, the fighter's got to worry about the fight in hand, not worried about getting hit illegally or not. That's what the ref's there for.
Yeah. Tsui looking to walk the cage for the sweep. Excuse me, Alvarez. Tsui just flattens back out on his back.
You know, this is a hard one to call because even though Tsui's on top, he's not doing much on top.
Right.
It's almost a stalemate.
Referee Cam Vandal stands both fighters back up. Here we go. Nice head kick landed, followed by that straight right. Now Alvarez has Tsui up against the cage. A little change of fortune going on here. Looks like the fighters are currently in a stalemate here.
This is where I want to see guys active against the cage, which I haven't really seen it a lot tonight. As we start kneeing those thighs, you start, throwing short body punches.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be active when you're against the cage. You can't just stalemate there because then the ref's going to stop. Break you guys up, Nice jab by Tsui.
Tsui has a little bit of blood coming from the nose. Nothing too significant, though.
It looks like it could be.
Shoots for that single, gets that takedown for now. Able to secure that top position. Alvarez once again going for that arm.
He's got it. He's just got to keep working. It looks like Tsui's talking to him. Nice elbow down in the body. And he's in side
Alvarez,
control.
yeah, he's got that arm. He's got that arm. But kind of hard to pull that submission off from when your opponent has you in side control.
This is where Tsui, this is where, like I said, I want to see guys work from in different positions. Knees are legal on the ground to the body. Beat the body up.
Yeah.
Beat the body up. Because he's not doing much on top right now anyways. Now, what I would do here is I would take my forearm and grind it across Alvarez's face. Keep grinding. Short elbows, pop, grind, and keep doing that just to score something from the top position.
Yeah. That was another good round by these two lightweights, back and forth. I'm gonna score that round there in favor of Ronnie Tsui. He seemed to have got more takedowns in the round and was able to control that top position. And yeah,
I agree. Yeah, the takedowns alone is going to be the deciding factor because Alvarez didn't really do anything from the bottom. But then again, Tsui didn't do anything from the top. Alvarez landed some good shots on Tsui. So again, we don't know how these judges are thinking.
yeah.
All right, guys, we're going into the third and final round. So it's 1-1 round right now. I got Alvarez with the first round because Tsui got the point taken away, and he just did better, in my opinion. Tsui definitely got the second round. Takedowns alone took that round for him.
Here's a round where cardio usually plays a factor.
Nice round to the body by Tsui.
Getting into this third round, you're in deeper waters. You've already fought 10 minutes. You got 5 minutes left to go. It's all about the cardio. Who has the most heart now?
You dig deep, you bite down, and you keep going. That's what it comes down to. Nice overhand landed by Tsui.
Alvarez still switching up that stance from southpaw to orthodox. Attempts a head kick there, lands. Nice. Tsui.
Another shot.
Yeah.
Successful by Sasui.
Yeah,
He's got a pretty nice shot.
yeah, he does. And Alvarez so far has no answer for that shot.
That low single is there every time.
I don't think Alvarez is expecting it. It looks like he's not expecting Tsui to shoot. But, which is
Change up a game plan is good when
exactly.
you got when someone's got tape on you. The best thing to do is change your game plan up.
Exactly.
Nice. He's going for that arm again.
Yep.
And Sasui doing the right thing by grabbing his shorts.
This being the third round of a 15-minute fight, there's a lot of sweat involved. So arms are slippery, submissions will be slippery. It's going to be a lot harder to pull off a submission when their body's full of sweat.
Agree. Now, again.
Nice scramble by Ronnie Tsui there. Alvarez went for that Kimura sweep, and Tsui was able to scramble right back to on top to secure that top position.
See, now I would think Alvarez would be working more towards arm bars and triangles because of his long legs. But he wants to stick around and play with that arm.
Alvarez doing the right thing here, keeping Tsui close to him and not allowing him to posture up and land too many damaging punches. The referee Kane Vando stands the fighters back up.
Again, I know the takedown, another head kick has landed, and Alvarez expecting the shot this time.
Alvarez has landed that head kick multiple times.
But after he lands it every time, Tsui shoots in and gets that low single.
That single.
But Alvarez saw it this time and it didn't work. So
Alvarez trying to change. He does change his position, puts Tsui up against the fence.
this is where you see guys. Again, like I said, we I want to see them work the body, work the legs with the knees, all that stuff. There's the foot stomp.
So far, a great matchup here between these two lightweight fighters. Ronnie Tsui taking on Samuel Alvarez.
This is where you got to kind of break, create space, and start
Looks
throwing
like
some
Alvarez
punches.
has got that double. He's got his hands locked and down goes Tsui. And
right back up to his feet.
Right back to his feet. Very well done by Ronnie Tsui there. Alvarez still grinding. Still pushing Tsui up against the fence. A couple of knees there landed. The referee separates the fighters back to the middle of the cage. I'm thinking Tsui is thinking single leg takedown again. Just my prediction.
Yeah.
No,
double leg.
He got the double instead. He's got his hands locked. Alvarez has to fight here or he will be getting taken down. Oh, wow. And Alvarez lands on top and takes Tsui's back here. This is interesting.
Failed lateral. Those are dangerous moves to throw late in the game.
Yeah.
I've been victim to them myself. I love to throw a lateral, but you don't got the leverage to do it. Don't do it because you're going to end up in this same position right here where the guy ends up on top of you.
Yeah. Let's see if Alvarez can
10 seconds left.
capitalize off of that mistake. I mean, if I was him, I would be going submission right now. You're not going to get the knockout. You don't know if you're going to get the win. So I would have been going for that rear naked choke. But all in all, what a great fight. Very good performance put on by these two lightweights. This is going to be another hard bout to score by the judges. But we'll see who the victor is. So far, another exciting fight here at Universal Reality Combat Championship 29.
right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the decision from the judges right here. After 15 minutes of fighting, the judges' cards read as follows: 30 to 26, 27 to 29, and the final card is tied, making it a majority decision in favor of the winner. In the red corner, Samuel, the Alley Cat Alvarez.
Samuel, the Alley Cat Alvarez.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really surprised about that decision. I thought
Samuel, you want to say something to the crowd, your fans, friends, trainers, sponsors?
Takedowns and everything too.
Just shout out to everyone that came out and watched me. I know my crowd's small, but shit, we put in work.